you do if you ever lost this?
If I lost this, just notify the insurance company immediately. Let's hope that doesn't happen, though. Bunch of big guys out there with guns to make sure it doesn't go get lost. What's up, GQ? I'm Nick Cannon, and these are my essentials. This is my Patek Philippe. I've always had a love for watches, all the way back to the old school swatches back in the day. But this one obviously is quite different and a little bit more expensive. My Audemars and my Pateks probably are my favorite ones, and for some reason I just started to collect them and spend too much money on them.
Do you ever plan to pass down any of these watches?
If my sons want my watches, they can definitely have my watches. Hopefully I can pass down some things that would allow them to earn their own watches. I hope they take that from me more than the idea of just my tangible material items. My Canon class notebook. I am currently a student at Howard University. HU, you know, class of 2020. It's going down. I'm old-fashioned. Like when I'm at school and I'm taking notes, there's nothing like just jotting down quick ideas and things to remember. I will have a master's in criminology, hopefully before 2021. And then hopefully from there I can get my doctorate. I'll be Dr. Cannon before you know it. My laptop, truly the essential. It's the Louis Vuitton case. It's a vintage case at this point. I have my MacBook in here. My first Mac laptop was stolen. It was my friend's. It fell off the back of a truck somehow, but we got the whole laptop for like $150. And we didn't really do anything on the laptop, but it was just really cool to have this, Macintosh laptop. This is like millions and millions of dollars of ideas all in here. So all of my homework is connected to it as well. So like my Howard University notes, so much stuff, music, poetry, scripts, my life. If I were to lose one thing that would devastate me, it would be this computer right here. This is the brain of the Nick Cannon Essentials. Black card. The limit on the black card is there is no limit, so you could buy whatever you could imagine. I always wanted one, but my accountant always told me that I didn't need one for so many years, and I was like this long list to get on it and stuff. So when I finally got one, I got two. It's like retail therapy. It's like you feel bad about spending the amount of money that you do, but at least the person that's charging you acknowledges that you have a black card. So it makes you feel a little bit better about yourself. But it actually really doesn't mean that much. It's more to me for the vanity of it all, but hey, sometimes you can be a vain guy. True essentials, things I really can't live without. My medication. I'm probably the perfect conundrum of someone who will preach about holistic values all the time, but will be the first person to call my doctor. When I first was diagnosed with lupus in 2012, I had to take 30 pills a day. Now I'm down to these 2. Definitely a true believer in mind over matter, and mind, body, and spirit all intertwined, and it starts with the mind. The body is a self-healing organism. If we give it everything that it needs to heal itself, we have it. We're made from carbon. And if we continue to put carbon in and create the electricity that taps into the spirituality, that taps into the mind portal, you can move mountains. Turban up. This is a freshman. I cannot live without my turbans for so many reasons. It's actually become like a fashion staple for me, which I never thought it would be. And I didn't even wear them in public that much. I would do it in like my cultural studies and my spirit, like in yoga. And like it started when I was doing that. And in high school, I tried it and it didn't stick. Like people was like, take your grandma's cap off your head. So then when my confidence and my drip got all the way up, I was like, I'm gonna do that again. It's been about 15 years. Nobody gonna tell me what to do now. And it all came together. It was the universe, because it tapped into what I was studying at the time. And it allowed me to be able to share these different concepts with people. One who wore a turban is to be sovereign. Sovereignty just means to be self-governed, but just to know that your own oneness within governs and helps you make those decisions. And therefore, the people who wore turbans were wise and in tune and aligned in a way that others weren't. So they were safe havens. And I thought it was fly. Like, I got a turban to match every outfit, like wherever I go. And the cool thing about it, I don't have to comb my hair. Just put the turban on. Boom. We out. My incredible headphones. Every time I travel, I always have these. Not just because they're mine, but these are probably the best headphones on the market for the amount of money. Headphones have definitely become a fashion accessory, and they're a statement. You know, they speak to a specific demographic. You know, it's usually going to be a music lover, someone who's on the go, and they become like part of my swag. Like I just keep them on all the time. So it's usually like a turban and some headphones. That's how you'll see me. My Louis Vuitton travel bag. I do not go anywhere without this bag. Carry my toiletries in here. Obviously, everything that you've seen so far, from my laptop to my headphones. It's just, this is like my merce. The reason why I love this one so much is because it kind of has this like camping bag. Because this thing, when it's on my back, it has to weigh at least 85 to 90 pounds. And it's Louis Vuitton, so the drip is crazy. Alkaline water. A lot of people feel like they don't believe in ionized or alkaline water, but I definitely can feel the difference. I believe water is like the fountain of youth. I believe it's the secret elixir to keeping me healthy. So I drink about 2 gallons of water a day. Can't live without water. None of us can live without water, but I really try to get as much water in as possible. Lancer. This stuff is like super serum. People always say like I have nice skin, and this is probably one of the reasons why. But it's always been hard to maintain because, and I don't know if it's from always being on airplanes and all that stuff, but my skin tends to get really, really dry. Myself and my dermatologist, Dr. Lancer, came up with, you know, some formulas to keep me moist. I'm so reckless with it. Like, I'm just like, I'm one of those dudes. Like, everybody's like, hey, you're rubbing your face too hard. Like, nah, I gotta get in there. I gotta get the pores. Nick Cannon, thanks for watching. This has been My Essentials.